Hi everyone, it's me, Victoria Wondersnatch. Join me as I get into my Cruella-inspired look in preparation for Cruella, the movie by Disney in theaters and streaming on Disney+. Additional fee required. This video is not sponsored by Disney. Sponsor me. Alright, and let's get into it. Okay, let's just get right into it. So, Gigi Good, Manila Luzon, and Gottmik are all doing these for Disney, and I got really inspired to do a video in that style. Try to keep it nice and short. I mean, a little bit of practice for me too, to change up the format of my videos a little bit. Okay, I'm not sure whether people want to hear me ramble on for 20 over minutes. So let's try to keep it to a nice tight 7. So I'm going to do a very Wondersnatch inspired Cruella look, okay, which with my classic vintage hair and I don't know, some Dalmatian spots somewhere. I haven't really decided yet. And I'm wearing my black and white Touch the Skin shirt today. Should I set the eyes today? No, let's just do the whole face today. I'm trying to use up this 2W. This Cruella looks going to be a bit of a more skin-toned Cruella. Disney is really going the Wicked route, right? I think from the success of Wicked, they've been really ret-conning all their villains to give them backstories and everything, which I think is really, really smart, because I think a lot of people, especially the LGBT people, relate so much to the villains that when you retcon and give them all these amazing backstories, it really hits a nerve somewhere, don't you think? I mean, I really can't wait for the Ursula reboot. White, right in the middle. I think it's also really quite smart for Disney to get drag queens. They've been doing that a lot, right? They did it for Frozen, they did it for Maleficent. They got all the hot drag queens to do their campaigns, which I think is really, really smart. Everybody can't get enough of drag queens these days. Trusty old Guinea. So much more snatched back today for Cruella. Okay, and for the nose, I want to make it a nice Cruella nose, I usually do this parallel lines. Today I'm going to make sure I get a V and then do a little turn thing like Cruella's nose. The nose is not big enough, so it stops right there, which is a lot higher than I usually make it. Okay, let's get these face tapes on to draw on the bitchy brows. Look at the amount of extra skin I have. See? Who needs a facelift? Okay, so black. Dangerous black brows. Bitchy rounded brow. Hope I can get that in one swipe on this side too. Ooh, yeah. Cartoon brows. Perfecto. Best is to set that black so it doesn't move. Alright, I'll be right back to the eyes. Ooh, my shirt's off. And I've warmed up my face a little bit and darkened the brows, and I'm going into the eyes, alright? And I'm gonna try to use my new Depixim emulsion. They're basically like cream shadows. Okay, I'm gonna do I guess a really black smoky eye, so I want this base to be super intense. Okay, on my Depixim, I'm gonna map out my eye shape. Green is a little bit on the blue side. But the new Cruella MAC collaboration is quite not very nice. I mean, the eyeshadow palette looks horrible. It detaches. Can you imagine how messy that would be? And the colors are not super exciting. Okay, so now I'm going to mix in the green of the black onto the lid. Okay, so that's a smoky green eye. Finesse it a little bit. These Depixim paints are quite good to use. You can use them for lips and for eyes and for anything. Okay, I'm going to use my Colored Rain. A couple of nice deep green transitions, very bright green transitions here. So it's always good to, when you're doing smoky eyes, to use the lighter color first. Okay, and define your borders. This green is cartoon green. Blend out the edges. One problem with drag sometimes, you tend to go too much, okay? I've done it before, like the eye will just go all the way there. But I want it a bit more controlled today. You know, I am very excited for this Cruella movie. It looks super high fashion. I was listening to the podcast, Tom and Lorenzo's Pop Culture podcast, and they are quite knowledgeable when it comes to fashion. And wow, they are singing the praises of the fashions in this movie. So it looks like everything is runway ready, everything is Dior, Galliano, Westwood inspired. I'm not much of a fashion queen, but I think I could be. Alright, so after the green is laid down, now you're going to the darker green called Squad. You can use the same brush and pat that in between the green and the black. See? Look at that. The transition there. Use this green and just go right in between. It gives it a nice smoked look. Yeah. Smoky eye. I don't do that many smoky eyes on this channel, but maybe I should. And now, the black. Okay, so I'm using the black from the ColourPop Bare Necessities. Small packing brush. Really pack it on. Okay, so it's nice and dark. If you want, you can even use the same brush. Use that dark green, okay, on the edge of this brush. It's gonna bring that below. And keeping it very, very tight today. Not as blown out as I usually do. Going back in with a little bit of the green. Yeah. A green smoky eye. And because I'm being very high fashion today, I want to use this new, I got this for my birthday, my friends got this for my birthday, the Dolce & Gabbana Feline Eye. It's basically a shimmery top coat. It looks like nothing, but when you put it over black, it apparently gives this a green kind of a shimmer. So let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna bring you into, ooh, look. A little bit subtle for my taste. Okay, so there's a Dolce & Gabbana. But I think we need to pump it up a little bit. I'm using, this is from Georgie's brushes. I bought this a long time ago. It's basically some glitter liner. It's gonna go right in the middle. There. Smoky eye. Alright, let's knock off this bake. Okay, I'm going to go in and do a Dalmatian fur choker. Put some masking tape there, give myself nice crisp edges. I've been loving this trick lately. Set that with white. Decided to have all my whites in one small little easy to access container. And I'm getting so many of these containers from takeout that I'm just filling them with powders now. Okay, black Super Beauty, Dalmatian spots. You know, I wish the Cruella campaign also got more queens of color. I would have loved to see Monique Hart do a Dalmatian look. Or even Shea Coulee. I really, really love their makeups. Dalmatian choker. Ooh, bleeds a little bit there. Let's clean it up. Okay, blush. I'm gonna do a red lip. I think this calls for purple blush. So I got my new Trixie Cosmetics back from the Fuchsia palette. Okay, so I think purple blush will go. Let's use a light one first, called Moon Boots. Very light. My friend Wilma Fingerdew is having trouble with the Trixie Bottle Blonde palette. It's not coming off at all. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing coming off this palette. This is really, really bad. I'm really digging in. Okay, let's try the darker one. Cyber Babe. This is a little bit, but you know, this is really hardly anything. It'll take a while. It's either it's hard panned or pressed really, really too much. I had to swipe so hard that I swiped the foundation right off my nose. That was not great. Okay, lips. I think I really liked it that time when I outlined my lips with black and then went in red. I'm gonna try to do that again for this look. Okay, so you know, make it very cartoony and I guess a bit Violet Chachki-esque. And then filling it in with my house labs. Alright, I'm almost done, so let's roll back and do that thing that the Disney stuff people do. Alright, and this is the finished Cruella de Vil look. Cruella meets Wonder Snatch meets Violet Chachki. Okay, yeah, I love this black and white hair. I'm doing a lot of half and half looks recently. Well, Disney, if you're out there, sponsor me. I wouldn't mind doing a video for the next Disney villain as well. Which Disney villain do you think would you like to see me do? I've already done Ursula right there. I might do Maleficent one day, but maybe Mama Gothel? Or who else? I don't know. Hades, Lady Hades. Alright, so if you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ring that bell for post notifications, or I'm gonna come and get all your puppies. Bye. Spelled devil but pronounced devil. I finally managed to reuse my Gottmik nails. And I might need to Photoshop in some Dalmatian spots in my fur. This darker look is not bad. Light on this side and dark on that side. Wait, light, yeah, light on this side. Alright, check out my other videos. Check out how I turned into Ursula in this one, and also I turned into a cave woman in this one. Alright, bye.